So when I'm working in the shop, I like to have the big doors in the back of the barn open, but I have to rig up this board across the opening so the horses can't come in. So I figured it was time to make something a little more attractive and that works better. So Vicky and I put our ideas together and came up with this solution. I'll build the center frame first. Here I'm cutting part of the half-lap joints for the end pieces. And here I'm using my homemade tenon jig to cut away the excess, because sometimes that's all you need. This jig is convenient because it has a left and a right. So the horse that you see there on the pattern was the original idea for what to do in this center frame. Later on, we decided on a different idea that you'll see in a couple minutes. So here I'm just cutting off the excess from the lap joint and sanding it flush. And then I'll use some biscuits to help keep the parts aligned during the glue up. So here I'm applying pressure evenly all the way around, a little bit at a time. So the center frame is going to have two rails on each side that extend out to the door frame. After the notches are cut for those rails, I'll slim down the ends just to reduce the weight a bit and take off the excess where it connects to the center frame. So I'm going to use this thicker piece of wood to make the posts that hang on the connectors at the door frame. These posts have been trapped in this block of wood for hundreds of years. It's time to get them out. So here I'm cutting a half lap so that it can be connected to the other part of it, and using a store-bought tenoning jig. Just a few minor adjustments and make the cut. Yeah, that's a good fit. So these notches will fit the bracket that's attached to the door frame. So we had a small change to the design. a family member gave us a plaque that we thought would look good mounted in the center frame. So here I'm cutting the opening for it and also a slight recess so that it can flush mount. And square up the corners. Yeah, that's going to look nice. So I want the rails to fit into these end posts, so I'm just cutting some notches. Each notch has to be set up twice because the notches are wider than the dado blade. Also, each notch is a different angle. Then I can attach the rails to the end post. Next, I'll make the brackets that attach to the door frame. First, I'll cut out the sides and clean up the edges. And then make the back part of it. And transfer the side profile. So I want to put a small chamfer on the inside edge of the bracket, so I'm just making some marks for where to stop the router. Next, I'll put a chamfer on the outside edges. And add some mounting screw holes. And then I can mount them on the door frame. And then I can put a clear coat on just to protect the wood a bit. And the last thing to do is to install the plaque.